Welcome to your pick a card reading, guys. So you're going to choose between number 1 and number 2. Okay? So let's go ahead and start off with number 1. So really quickly, there's an image here of a tree being. And the word thrive is on this card. So, as you can see, this tree holds golden fruit. But down here, there are some fruits that have rotten. So let me go ahead and read the message for you guys. If you've drawn this card, you've been walking away from people, thought patterns, and situations that no longer serve you. In doing so, you are discovering more of who you really are at the core. You have also gained mental clarity and have learned a huge karmic lesson that you've been struggling with for the past few years, 2 or more years at least. You are now shutting the door on that lesson. It's time for a new chapter in your life. Throughout all of the storms you have weathered, you found your strength, calling, and can now fully trust your intuition. It's time to focus on your strengths and thrive. So it's interesting because right away I'm getting the message that throughout these different storms that you have weathered in your life, they've tried to knock you down. The things you have, other people have tried to knock you down. And also there have been storms of the lessons you've gone through, especially one huge karmic lesson that you are just now completing the cycle of. But because you have found your inner strength, the only thing they knocked out of your tree were the things that didn't serve you anyways. These rotten fruit, they're negative thought patterns, people that didn't serve you, limited thought patterns, limited belief systems. You kept all the gold. So really, these storms have molded you in a way for the better. It allowed you, it aided you in tapping into your yin and yang and tapping into that balanced place. This tree is balanced. There's an equilibrium here. There's joy. And there are no clouds. I'm feeling that there's an open heart here because the yin and yang is at the heart chakra center, and also the background is pink. And third eye chakra completely open. Your intuition is so strong. You have strengthened your intuition throughout these storms because, regardless of what anyone told you, your intuition always led you the right way. So either you guys have reached this point or you're reaching this point. Either you're reaching this place of balance now, or you recently have reached this. Let me pull some clarifying cards. Wow, right off the bat, 2 major arcanas, 2 very powerful arcana cards. Very, very positive energy here. Oh. Okay. All right, guys. So right away, I'm feeling that this all had to happen. Everything you've gone through, you went through for, it was a purpose. There was a purpose in the struggles you had to encounter to get you to where you needed to be, to get you to this place here. So I'm feeling that some of you are still on that path of getting to this place here. This is your destination. And you're still on that path. You may still be within a storm, but if you are in a storm, just know I feel that you're at the end of that storm. I don't feel like it's like, you know, the middle of the storm. I feel like you are at the end of that storm. You're coming out of that storm. You know, the clouds are starting to go away. So you're headed towards this direction no matter where you are on this journey here. Some of you are already here. Some of you are just somewhere in the middle. Others of you are closer towards here. You know, wherever you are, this is your destination here. This energy here of pure, strong intuition, getting rid of the things that don't serve you, the people that don't serve you, the things within yourself, the thought patterns, the behavioral patterns that don't serve you, and holding on to the things that do serve you. And not only that, but, you know, focusing on them rather than what doesn't serve you. Let it all fall away. You let that fall away. The rotten apples can say bye-bye. But anyways, this all has to happen in divine timing. So for those of you who are not yet here completely, it's okay because you are where you are meant to be, okay? Anyways, so I'm feeling that for those of you, so it's like you're stuck here. With the Two of Swords, I feel that, you know, there is some sort of, like you were ignoring your intuition here in the past. You in the past ignored your intuition. You put the blindfold on. The moon is here. The moon is like your subconscious. So you ignored your intuition. You ignored your subconscious mind. Of course, that's what the subconscious is. I feel like this was like willingly you put the blindfold on. You willingly put the blindfold on because you didn't want to see what was in front of you because it was, you know, possibly something that would be kind of hurtful. Whatever the case is, you had a blindfold onto your intuition. You didn't want to see it. You didn't acknowledge it for what it was. And some of you just doubted it. Some of you just didn't trust it. And I'm feeling that for a long time, you guys had struggled with making a decision, being at a crossroads here, especially with these two cards here, being at a crossroads, making a decision. But as soon as you took the blindfold off and realized that your intuition is on point. Your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to hear and guiding you at every moment of the day. Then you shifted into the Magician and also the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, he's making his choice here. He's made his choice. He's turning his back on that route and he's going in one specific direction. So you're shifting to the Magician, which is claiming your power, claiming your pure potential, your pure power. And then shifting into with that power, being able to decide finally on the direction that you want to go in. And that direction is a new opportunity, a new prosperous beginning here. This card has been coming up for a lot of my readings lately because I feel like that's what we're shifting into. We're closing the door on things that don't serve us and opening the door. We're opening a whole new door here. You see, he's got this world in his hand. This is what he has in his hand. It's a new beginning. It's a new opportunity. It's headed on to greener pastures. There's no grass here. So yes, you have gained your balance, but still, greener pastures are coming your way. This is where you're going. With this new sense of identity, with this new sense of power, this new sense of balance, this new strong connection to your intuition, strong connection to source, to the universe. With that, you're headed on to greener pastures, better days, sunny days, no more storms for a while. And when the next storm comes, because you know that's the cycle of life, I see you being able to handle it a lot easier than you have in the past because you learned a huge karmic lesson. I feel that what's going to aid you in manifesting this new opportunity, this new door, is the magic within. Tapping into the magic within. And listening to your intuition. The High Priestess is all about intuition. Listening to your intuition, not ignoring your subconscious mind. In other words, give light to where there is darkness within yourself, okay? What thoughts have you been having that don't serve you, that still need to fall away? Pay attention. Pay attention to your thought patterns. But definitely continue to listen to your intuition, because coupled with the Magician, it's very strong manifestation power that your intuition is trying to guide you. Your intuition is trying to guide you into that direction of a prosperous beginning. With the Hierophant here under the High Priestess, I'm feeling that you guys have a hunger for knowledge. And you know, possibly in the occult or whatever the case is, you have a hunger for knowledge on your spiritual path in whatever way that manifests for you. So I see this hunger for knowledge leading you to either a mentor, some of you even becoming a mentor, but also leading you to your soul tribe, to your soul family, people of like mind, people that can help you with that knowledge, people that you can connect with and not feel like the odd one out. And all this is happening in divine timing. You're blossoming like a beautiful rose here. Actually more like a lotus flower, because you're going through, you're growing and coming above, you're rising above the muddy water. I'm going to pull one last card, but you guys get the point here, okay? You're going from this place of indecisiveness, not really like having a sense of direction, you know, just kind of being stuck or stagnant. Some of you just at a crossroads for a long time. But you're coming out of that, making up your mind, choosing to go towards your highest path, which guess what? Your highest path is towards you, your intuition, whatever allows you to bloom and blossom, and anything that tries to knock you down can't harm you. You're protected. The things that try to knock you down and break you down, all they do is get rid of the things you don't want. You are divinely protected, and this is all happening in divine timing. All right, let me pull one last card for you guys, and this one is from the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. New Moon Fae, Soul Scrying. I love how the colors are so similar. So for those of you who are still shifting on this path of balance, intuition, and self-love, this card is telling you that you have this false belief that people don't like you. And really, it's just you projecting your own limited thought patterns. So there's still some fruit that are rotten for some of you that need to fall away. One of them being a limited thought pattern that people don't like you. In order to fix that, you need to tap into your subconscious and find out what are the things you don't like or accept about yourself fully. And show love to those things. You need to start by accepting yourself fully and healing that in order to allow you to shift into this energy. And some of you have been denying your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, your whatever abilities you have that are spiritual. I feel that some of you have been denying that and still doubting that. For those of you who are still shifting, I'm telling you, it's the same thing I just said, but that's what this card points to. So this card is literally reiterating what I just said for those of you who are still shifting into this energy. And some of you have even been very withdrawn because you have this huge fear that people don't like you, or whatever is causing you to be withdrawn. This card indicates you guys being withdrawn. Some of you even possibly depressed. Some of you drinking too much, eating too much, sleeping too much. And some of you that do trust your abilities, it's like you are expecting total clarity from your visions, but like you're misunderstanding the nature of psychic work. But I am sensing there's a huge longing, like a huge yearning to get to this path. But you've been inactive. You haven't taken action. So for this card's coming out for those of you who are still in this energy of the Two of Swords. Some of you have even been experiencing memory problems. And some of you have been experiencing intense period pains. Some of you have been having water retention. And some of you have not been doing the soul work, the spiritual work, meditation. You need to set regular practices for your spiritual development. Meditate daily, go out in nature. Whatever rituals you'd like to do, you need to do these religiously. The Hierophant, religiously. Okay, and that's going to aid you on this path. For those of you who are still on the Two of Swords, who are still stuck here, that's going to aid you towards the thriving. All right, guys, so that is your message. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. There is a link for that down below in my description box. Also, check out my Etsy shop. It's called The Enchanted One Shop. Just Google www.etsy.com, and in the search bar on Etsy, just type in The Enchanted One Shop. I make handcrafted magical candles and handcrafted jewelry with semi-precious crystals that you can use in aiding you on your journey of healing and manifestation. All right, guys, you have an enchanted day. All right, now for group number 2, you've got Manifest, and you've got the cool unicorn here. Okay, let me read the channel message for you from the back. Right away, I want to say, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com, and there you can book a personal reading to get a reading just for you on any matter that you'd like to talk about. Okay. You are an extremely powerful creator. When your heart and mind are one, your power of manifestation is amplified. Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions you frequently visit. What are you manifesting? What would you prefer to manifest instead? Visualize the life you desire and take action towards your goals, and watch the magic of manifesting your deepest desires occur before your eyes. Step 1 is to believe in yourself, and magic, and in the law of attraction. All right, this is a very powerful card here, guys. This is all about their manifestation abilities as an incredibly powerful creator. Okay, so basically, it's realizing that you are creating your reality. No one else but you. People only have as much power to influence your reality and your experience of reality as you give them. Let me pull some clarifying cards for you. Oh, oi, hoity-toity. Nice. Okay. Let's pull some more cards. It looks like what you're wanting to manifest is a new passionate beginning here. Perhaps, very likely, in love, whether you're in a current relationship or you want to attract a new relationship. So for those of you who are in a current relationship, it's like you want to bring this relationship to new levels of connection and understanding. You want mutual respect, and you want this new spark those of you who are in a relationship want to manifest a new spark in your current relationship. For those of you who are single, you want to manifest a new relationship. You want to manifest a soulmate, a very passionate connection with a soulmate at that. Wow, this innocence, child within. So the first card here is go with the flow. Innocence, child within. Six of Cups is all about innocence and the child within. That innocent energy. I think one of these cards flipped over. I thought it did. That's interesting. I could have sworn it did. Oh, it did. Here we go. Trust yourself. Your feelings are talking to you. Okay, sorry if you can't see these top cards, but I will be pulling them down to show you, again, to remind you what they are. Okay. And really quickly, I actually want to pull one last card from the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. The Lovers at the Feast. Conscious, aware eating. Interesting. I'm going to put that one aside for now. All right. So I'm seeing that some of you here have been feeling like you've been very like defensive towards other people. You've been feeling like other people have been like attacking you energetically. And I'm feeling that you've been feeling like it's like unfair energy. Because I'm feeling that the Justice card, I know it didn't come out reversed, but I'm feeling it reversed. So I am going to go ahead with that intuitive feeling that this Justice card is reversed here with this here. So you've been feeling like there's been unfair treatment and like everyone's kind of out to get you, the people you've been surrounding yourself with. I'm here to tell you that this energy that you've been experiencing here has been a manifestation of your own thought patterns. Your thoughts, I feel like, have not been in alignment with your heart desires. Because this is what your heart desires. You want unity, you want connection, you want passion, you want a happy life. You want this joy, you want this innocence. But you're not going with the flow. I feel like some of you may have tendencies, control tendencies. Kind of like the King of Wands reversed. So some of you have been operating from the King of Wands reverse energy, which is someone who can be, have high expectations. And kind of like if things don't go their way, then it's just like it ruins your whole day or your whole experience and throws you off, And that's not to judge you guys because we all go through that energy. But this is just to aid you in manifesting the things you desire, which is union, which is passion, which is a new beginning, which is kind of a clean slate here. And you want to feel that innocence. You want to feel connected with people that get you and understand that part of you that is, and understand you at the core. I will say though, this is a positive reading overall, so let me get to that. I feel like you guys are shifting out of that energy of feeling like defensive and feeling like, you're being treated unfairly. Even though it may look that way, just remember, we manifest everything in our reality with our thoughts and our hearts. And if your thoughts are not in alignment with your heart's desires, then that's when, things get a little screwy. So in order to become So in order to manifest the reality you really want, just bring your thought patterns into alignment with your heart. And then that's actually when your manifestation skills are a lot more powerful and quick at the same time. So basically, if this is what you want, think loving thoughts, think, focus on the good, focus on the blessings, instead of what there's a lacking of. Also, go with the flow. You have to go with the flow in order to manifest this reality here. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put this here, because I feel like this is, the defensive you, the high expectations, feeling like you're being treated unfairly, and this is what you want. So let's cover this up. Let's just do that. Let's cover this up with what you want, okay? This is what you want to create. So let's focus on what you want to create here. Okay, guys? Start off by going with the flow. Connecting with the child within, that innocence. Having a perception of innocence. Don't judge others so harshly either, and don't be so quick to be defensive. Trust yourself. So your feelings are talking to you. So whether your feelings are positive or negative, they are talking to you. You need to trust yourself. Listen to your intuition. But the way that you're going to be able to feel and find that clarity to decipher between your intuition and your ego, emotion and the emotions of your ego, is to meditate. Clear your mind, clear yourself, start from a clean slate, and tap into your intuition. And then trust that. Trust your intuition. Okay, guys? Because your manifestation powers, I feel like, is about to be amplified, especially once you align your thought patterns with your heart desires. And with the lovers at the feast, this points to happier times. So if you're within a relationship, I feel like you guys have been in this lacking energy, whether it be, with money, food, whatever it is, or just emotionally, mainly emotionally, because I see cups here. You've been in this lacking energy. And again, you've been manifesting that, I just got to point that out again. You've been manifesting that subconsciously. Of course, no one wants to say, that's what I want to manifest. No, it's just that you weren't in alignment with your thoughts and your heart desires. So now you're coming out of that lacking energy with your lover, and you are about to experience a huge shift within your relationship. Not just with your lover, but with your friends, with your family. I see you having a lot of happy times with other people, coming out of this energy of being withdrawn because you've been so defensive. Even if you've been hanging out with people, it's like you've had your guard up because you've been feeling like, defensive. But that's about to change now, and it's changing. The only reason why it's changing, and you're going to manifest what you actually want. Okay, guys, I'm going to just say that you're manifesting what you actually want here, okay? Happier times with your lover, happier times with your family and friends, happier times, a new beginning, and there will be a lot of passion here, a lot of good times. The way you're doing that is by shifting and shifting your thought patterns, your behavioral patterns. And I say that a lot, but that's been coming up for a lot of people lately, okay? That's been coming up in a lot of readings lately. So you're going to be shifting that. And once you bring that into alignment with what your heart desires, your manifestation skills are going to skyrocket, guys. This reading was really quick and to the point, but that's all there is to say. Okay? You're headed towards this path of powerful manifestation abilities. And this is how to do it. Focus on the positive, focus on the blessings. And bring your thought and heart into alignment. Your mind and heart into alignment. Meditation will greatly help you. If you can't hear your intuition, I'm going to tell you, meditate daily, because your intuition's always talking to you, but perhaps there are too many other distractions going on. Meditate daily, but ultimately, I see you guys, with taking this advice, I see you manifesting what you want, okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. There is a link for that down below in my description box as well. You can just click on that and be directed to the website. Also, check out my Etsy shop. It's called The Enchanted One Shop. Just go to www.etsy.com and just type in The Enchanted One Shop in the search bar. All right, you guys have an enchanted day.